Hey guys, welcome to Chance Trini News. In today's news, we have former Prime Minister Kit Rowley takes aim at Amy Brown. Also, the West Indies Cricket Association are monitoring the tensions between India and Pakistan amid players who are playing for the Premier League for both countries. And the PEP political leader Philip Alexander has been sworn in as a minister in the Ministry of Housing. This and more in today's episode. Amy Brown made a Facebook post featuring Penelope Beckles and captioned it, "They can rig the game, but they cannot fake authenticity." A clear reference to Kendrick Lamar's Super Bowl performance. Some of the commenters thought that the post was in poor taste and that it was unwarranted, as they thought it was taking shots at Stuart Young. It was long rumored that Stuart Young was not the favorite to take up the Prime Minister role after Kit Rowley resigned. However, Kit Rowley advocated for Stuart Young. When the former political leader saw Amy Brown's post, he took to the comment section and also considered Amy Brown's caption as accusations. Amy Brown, however, tried to clear up the confusion, saying that it was a Kendrick Lamar reference. He has now removed the post from Facebook. The former Prime Minister, Dr. Kit Rowley, also shared a video of the interior of the Prime Minister's residence on Facebook, amid reports by Kamala Persad-Bissessar and her admin over the condition of Whitehall. Rowley shared the views of the building's conditions, including its bedrooms, its offices, and its gym. He captioned the post, "The Prime Minister's official residence as I left it." And in response to Dr. Kit Rowley showing the video of the Prime Minister's residence, Minister in the Office of the Prime Minister, Barry Padarat, shared a video where he shows the current state of the facilities outside the Prime Minister's residence. A Trinidad Tik Toker who was charged after a viral video of him threatening violence against PNM supporters has been placed on a 2-year bond. The Tik Toker, also known as Young Sidon, 35 years old, made a video where he said that he had 10,000 tie straps and he would use them on the members of the public from the PNM strongholds on the night before the elections. The Trinidad Tik Toker Young Sidon was detained for 6 days in relation to the matter and had to issue an apology on social media. He has since been placed on a $5,000 bond to keep the peace and has to be on good behavior for 2 years.
Bam! I'm so happy this morning. I'm so blessed this morning just to come here. I love all of you. First to begin, I want to say something. I want to big up all the people that support me on a daily basis. All the people that just comment, all the people that just press my like, all the people that just follow. Let me show you some. Whether you just follow for a good reason or a bad reason, whether you just comment my comment and make a good comment or a bad comment, I want to say thanks to you this morning. Each and every one of you all, because let me show you all of us keep my thing relevant, all of us support me on a daily basis, all of us make my numbers go up, you know, that kind of way. Love and respect. Secondly, I want to big up all the PNM people as well, because we have to be honest with each other, eh? It are plenty people that lime with the PNM, that drink with the PNM. You understand? And they vote them out as well, because plenty of them, some of them was peer pressured, some of them was threatened that they will lose the work, some of them was threatened that they will get kicked out of the house. So you know what? The hard was to play the role, and when time comes, they make that honest decision to vote them out. So, we want to big up all you as well. Thirdly, we moving on. We make we jokes, we had we laughter. It done. Election done gone. We have to move forward now. Let me show you something. When all they say it was a victory, that was not a victory for me. And let me be real, I work very hard. I even get locked up in this whole situation. You understand? And I still have court to go to face the magistrate soon. We'll get to that in another post. You understand? This was not a victory for me. This was like turning a new chapter. This was like a war now ended. You know, that kind of way. So now that the victory, it now start for me then. In other words, because at the end of the day, we make promises to people. We wanted change, but now we get the chance. We vote out the corruption and them. We have to move forward and make the change now, you understand? And I myself have to change, because I and all decide from today I will stop cussing on the media, because plenty children watching me, you know, that kind of way, and behaving some of the way that I behave, because you know why? I am a leader, I am an icon. plenty people look up to me, not because I'm a tall guy, but because I am an inspiration to plenty of all. You know that kind of way? UNC supporters, I want to lay all you know this today. We're moving forward. Let's get the right mindset. You understand? Because at the end of the day, when UNC win, everybody win. And how we going to win? We winning because we love our country of Trinidad and Tobago. We looking to focus on the positive things of Trinidad and Tobago. We looking to enhance a new style, a new pattern. We looking to be doers. We looking to help our country build, you understand? Unlike them over so, who we vote out, who was only dragging down the country and bringing down the country and trying to sink this Titanic. You know that kind of way? So I want to let all you know, keep that mindset. We moving forward. We want to be good people, good citizens of our country. We want to make our country rise and be a great country again. You know that kind of way? Love and respect.
The body of Samir Ragbir was found in a fishing net on Mayaro Beach. Samir had accompanied his two sisters and their male friends to Mayaro, as one of his sisters was celebrating her 18th birthday. Around 3:30 a.m., Samir was bathing in the beach when he experienced difficulties about 200 feet from the shore before he was submerged. Please rest assured that Mayaro is not the best beach to bathe. Please do not bathe in Mayaro. In other news, a woman escaped unharmed after her car was caught on fire today on the Western Main Road in St. James around 11:15 a.m.
I was driving on the main road going to Mukurapu when I encountered vehicular problem. Everything was okay on the dashboard. I just saw the bonnet smoking and then I came out, the vehicle was on fire. Thanks to the citizens who were nearby, they offered assistance, they came and fired extinguishers, they were able to assist me in making a call to my husband. All is well, all praises to God, thank God for life, it could have been worse. No one was injured, no one was harmed, everything is okay. Also thanks to the fire service.
How long it took before when your car was on fire, before the fire officers arrived? Would you say that the service was quick or?
I can't complain about the service. The service was in a timely manner. I have life and that is all that concerns me. The car, whether they came half an hour, 45 minutes, the car is material and that can be fixed. I am okay, my daughter is okay, and my husband, and that is all that is concerned.
Okay, how long you have the car? A while, a little bit.
And the PEP political leader, Philip Alexander, has been sworn in as a minister in the Ministry of Housing. He will also serve in the Senate. He joins Housing Minister David Lee and Anil Roberts, who is also a minister in the Ministry of Housing. Many people will know Philip Alexander as an outspoken advocate who has been very rude and blunt in the past. The question now is, can he change his ways and be a role model and not be the same old Philip Alexander who was the leader of the PEP?
Has the ability to impact a lot of lives. We are conscious that people have been on a list for decades, doing whatever they had to do to try and see how they could get the assistance to own a home. Because we know the science says that nations with heavy home ownership, families stay together, and the family is the crucible that fights against crime. We want to get crime down. We need to put more families in homes, and this ministry is the place to do it. There are a lot of unfinished projects. We're going to be paying attention to those, and we're going to be starting up new projects where they need to be. I look forward to working with the substantive minister and the other minister in the ministry.
When did you get the call that you were going to be in the ministry? Because you were here for the swearing in on Thursday as well as Saturday.
Yes, well, I'm wearing multiple hats in this coalition, and the Prime Minister, she is extremely busy dealing with all of the pieces on the board, and with all of the conversations that we were having, there were other positions and posts she was looking at. She finally decided on this one, and here we are.
What is going to happen to the PEP now? The last we spoke, you said that you would consider this back again. What's next? Have you already done that?
I'm glad you said the words considering, because the headline that came out in Guardian Leader said we had already done it. So a lot of people called me to say I didn't know it was this man. We were talking about it. We still are very much considering that it is the right step, maintaining two political identities that going in the same direction seems superfluous at this point. So our intention, and we're having an executive meeting on Friday to come to a final decision and to ratify the original idea if we're going forward with that.
Now, you know, there are some concerns, right, that you mentioned some unfinished projects. Business people who would have been working on these projects are worried about whether they will continue to be able to do the job. Are people going to, are contracts going to be reviewed under this ministry? What is going to take place now with those unfinished projects that you mentioned?
Well, I'm sure Honorable David Lee, Minister, is already looking at that. Those issues will be decided within the ministry when we get a chance to look at what we're talking about. So the first step always is to do fact finding, find out where we are, do evaluations, and make some decisions.
You said this in terms of housing.
Because people have, we have a list of over 100,000 people trying to get houses in Trinidad, and we have and people have been on that list for decades. We have so many unfinished projects. The idea was to get it done, put capable, strong people together, and see if we could get that list done as fast as possible.
Thanks for watching, guys, and thanks for supporting. It really means a lot to me. And look out for our next segment tomorrow. Peace.